Oh, okay. Good morning, ladies. My YT sisters and everything. How y'all doing this morning? I woke up this morning to some really nice comments from my sisters here on YouTube. Y'all gotta excuse my hair because I just woke up and I be twisting it at night um, with my fingers. Like I don't know if it's like a nerve problem or whatever, but I be twisting it, just doing whatever to it. So yeah, it looking crazy, and I'm just making it look more crazy right now, I guess. So, but yeah, I woke up to some very inspirational um, blogs, vlogs this morning about loving each other and loving each other and forgiveness and stuff, and that's pretty much right on the head. I like blogs like that because life is too short and people need to quit being so petty and stuff like that. But you can't help it because some people just petty. And um, look at me, I look crazy as hell. But anyway, yeah. And speaking about pettiness, let me tell y'all what happened to me. Okay, on my job, my hair look a hot mess. On my job, I had worked. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so damn, I don't know what I did with it, but okay, whatever. So guess my hair just gonna have to look like this. But anyway, on my job, I had worked a double on the 18th, and the 18th, I don't know exactly what day that was that the 18th of December fell on. I believe it was like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it was like a Wednesday or a Friday. I I don't remember, but anyway, I had worked a double, and my first shift was supposed to start at 9:30, and I was on my menstrual that day or whatever, but and I didn't feel like coming to work. I had emailed my boss and told her that I wasn't feeling good, but I would be coming in regardless because I'm not gonna do it like that. Okay, so I got to work early because I always come to work a little early, and I had been watching my emails on her schedules to see if she had responded back to my email, but she hadn't at about 8:30, and so I just said whatever. I got dressed, went to work. When I got to work, she was like, "You didn't get my message," and I was like, "No," and she was like, "I got the first shift covered." Now I wanted to work my first shift. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't feel good, but I wanted to work my first shift. You know what I mean? And I was like, "You sure?" And then she was like, "Yeah." I was really pissed, really, because I wanted to work my first shift, and but I'm like, okay. And luckily, I stayed right across the street from my job, so um, I went home. She was like, "Well," she said, "No." She said, "I want you to work." She said, "Go home and get some rest, and come back at 11." So you can help me get through lunch. And I was like, okay. So I went home and I rested up and I came back at 11 to get her through lunch. And then the next day she told me that she had covered my shift. And she didn't even ask me. I didn't tell her to take my shift away from me like that. And but she did, whatever. So anyway, this guy that works the same position that I work, he called off. Hold on, y'all. Anyway, so yeah, he called off. Well, no, he came in, but he wanted to leave. You know, one of them. So I guess he told her he got to go. He gonna leave, whatever. So she called me. Well, she didn't call me. She emailed me, and he called me. He called me before she emailed me. And this is somebody that never helps me, like at work. Never, when I work over on his shift, which is like PM shift or whatever. And That's why I hate working PM shift, because I don't work with my normal crew when I work PM shift. And so, yeah, he called me and asked me could I work, and I was like no, because my daughter and my grandson was coming into town or whatever for the Christmas holiday, and I was like no, I can't. So anyway, that was like three something. So anyway, like at my hair look a hot mess. So anyway, like at about mm, 7:53 at night, I was checking my hot schedules, my work schedules, see if it's any changes or anything like that. My boss had sent me an email. The email said, and this is exactly what it said. This is how it started, okay? Email said, "You owe us. We need you to come in tonight." And then in caps, it said ASAP. Okay, first of all, I was like really in shock. Like, is she really talking to me like this? First of all, I don't owe nobody nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I came in to work my shift, and I worked a double the night before when I worked mornings and PM shift or whatever to help her, cover PM shift. And I mean, maybe had she had like asked me like in a better way and was like, hey, we short, and I'd really appreciate it if you work for me in Chris Place or whatever, because he's not feeling good and he want to go home. But no, the email I got said, "You owe us. We need you to come in tonight, ASAP," in caps. Oh my God, like for real? Anyway, I sent her the email, let her know I had to pick up my daughter, and that I couldn't do it, and she didn't respond back or whatever, you know. And so I said to myself, I was like, watch, we're gonna see how this gonna play out, because she kind of like, she kind of petty like that, and I already know this just from little things that she'll do or whatever. And so, sure enough, I want to check my schedule because like I'm off till the 30th. Now I'm supposed to go back on 31st. Sure enough, I want to check my schedule for like the days I'm gonna have like after my Christmas break or whatever. And she got me scheduled for the 31st, and she got me scheduled for the 1st. Then she got me off the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. That's a whole 5 damn days, like for real. So, okay, so I already know, that she did this because I didn't work that extra shift. Like, who does that? That's like so petty. But anyway, I guess what she expected me to do was to email her or call her and be like, hey, why you gave me so many days off? You know what I mean? But I ain't even get on that level. Like, I'm just like, whatever. So I'm just gonna enjoy those days off, and I'm gonna go out of town or whatever with my friend and enjoy them days off. And a matter of fact, instead of me snapping and calling her and like, what's up with this and all that stuff, because I already know why she did it. I actually put in a request for days off for my birthday for the 18th, the 19th, and the 20th of January. She probably like this half or whatever, but you know, um, thank God that I'm blessed to have a great man in my life that assists me like I think a man should. And so that's not really gonna hurt me because he gonna make sure I'm okay. So I'm just like, wow, that was just like real petty, like so. But I already knew what made it so bad is that I already felt like she was gonna do some petty shit, and she did. So predictable, but yeah, people need to quit being so petty and stuff, and you know, I mean, if you're gonna get mad at somebody, don't get mad at the people that came in and worked their shift. You wanna get mad at the person that called off and canceled their shift on you. I mean, who does that? Peace. Bye.